Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? KMB the Sexy Ninja in the place to be for Cplus Studios, and welcome to the New World Podcast, brother. Oh, man. This past Raw, nothing really happened. It was just a big highlight show for 2022. But I'll tell you this, folks. It was nice to go down memory lane. Everything we've been through this past year with professional wrestling itself, the stepping down of Vince McMahon, the CM Punk backstage craziness, everything that we are where we're at now, and Triple H holding the reins on WWE now, and we're steering us in a direction we need to go, that we have been needing to go for so long. So it was just crazy seeing all these highlights and stuff like that, and just reminiscing and being like, oh yeah. And I went back and I looked at my notes from all, like when I restarted the New World Podcast. The first episode of season 4 was the Hell in the Cell review with Cody when he had his pec all messed up and nasty. That's crazy, man. That is like looking at the journey from Vince. When I talk about Vince, CM Punk, I was like, not only was I watching this Raw just to watch it, and with the Street Profits opening it up, it was perfect. It was perfect. When you think of it and you can create it in your mind, it'll happen. So, and a couple things happened in the show that we'll talk about, but it just made me reminisce about everything. You know, all my texts with Penta about what's going on currently in wrestling and stuff like that. And I went back and looked at all the thumbnails for the New World Podcast, man. And like, oh, I remember when Roman Reigns was versus Riddle, you know, and this pay-per-view when Brock put in SummerSlam, when he put the what do you call it? The ring and everything like that. All these great things, especially with the Elite coming back, everything that has happened to the, you know, it's just really cool to take a step back and look at everything, especially in professional wrestling, especially in WWE, just because we went from a cosmic shift when Vince McMahon finally stepped down for being a cochino. You know, we were like, hey, Vince, you know, you don't need to do that, okay? So with this show, though, I felt like they got two things across. We still have a story to tell. We still have to tease things. We got an interview with Drew McIntyre. He's been out of work for a little bit just because he's dealing with a minor injury, but he shall return. Royal Rumble's right around the corner, and he said he's not going to miss the opportunity for the road to WrestleMania. Damn, think about it. WrestleMania is just right around the corner. Royal Rumble, everything that's going on. Then we got John Cena and Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn this Friday. So, you know, it was nice just to take the opportunity to be like, oh, I don't need to get super depth with this show. I just need to just chill and just relax, drink some eggnog and whatnot. And after all, being stuffed to the gills after Christmas, you know, it was nice just taking a step back. And with this, we had Cody Rhodes, an interview with Cody Rhodes, and teasing. Everyone's thinking maybe we're going to get a Cody versus Seth part 4. You know, it was funny. It's like ever since he got that injury, I was like, damn, that was just like a train stop. Like, this man came in, set the wrestling world on fire when he showed up at WrestleMania. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, was back in WWE, had three of the best matches of the year with Seth Rollins, and then just stopped, you know. And I remember that was the moment where I realized when Cody came back, and I was like, damn, I need to get back on this New World Podcast. Like, Cody Rhodes was the reason why I was like, yeah, I need to jump back on this and just be consistent and do it, you know. And I have been for the whole year. But it's just crazy when he's talking and he's like, you know, Cody Rhodes likes to speak in cryptic tongue, if you will. He's like, he even admits it. He's like, yo, I might be a little cryptic right now, but I think people who can read between the lines can understand where I'm coming from and, you know, understand this and that. So will we see Cody at Royal Rumble? Will we see Cody maybe just at WrestleMania, him and Rollins one more time one more time to finish off this classic feud, because I felt like it ended too abruptly, and it's not because of Cody, it's because of an injury, and I'm hoping he comes back 1,000% because Cody Rhodes deserves the world. That's just my opinion. And what do we have to look forward to in 2023, man? You know, we got the last John Cena match of the year, wrestling 20 years every year. And now we go into 2023. We're going into the Royal Rumble. Do we cash in Kevin Owens dethroning Roman at Royal Rumble? Because that would be fantastic. But I feel like Kevin Owens deserves much more. He deserves the WrestleMania moment. You know, let's build that feud more and more. He's going to war with the Bloodline, and I hope this Friday we fuel more of that fire. Where we're going to go with Ronda Rousey. Like, I know Raquel Rodriguez, they're going to face each other, but I'm just like, I don't believe Raquel Rodriguez is going to do that. Who's going to dethrone? I want Shayna Baszler to turn on Ronda, and those two go at it at Mania. And Shayna Baszler finally gets her due. Where do we go with Bianca? Alexa Bliss dethroning Bianca? I don't think so. I think she'll come close, but it'll be, I don't know. Alexa Bliss, I don't like the fact we're going backwards, but I am intrigued enough to be like, okay, Papa H, what do we got? What do we got in store for Alexa Bliss? Where are we going? Because next Raw is the first Raw of the new year, and Triple H is going to be like, let's go balls to the wall. I don't care. Y'all had a break last week, but we're heading into this thing. And also where we're going with Bray Wyatt. What's Bray Wyatt's big payoff? What's Bray Wyatt's big payoff? It can't just be LA Knight. Even though nothing's wrong with LA Knight. LA Knight is on another level. So with the return of Bray Wyatt this year, that everything that's been happening has been like, then it's making the competition AEW push themselves as well. They had Saraya, pop up over there, aka Paige, now it's war because you're competing against, you have a great mind like Triple H who knows the game so well and knows how to play the game. And, has he missed a couple of things? In my opinion, yes. But also it's like, when they announced Logan Paul versus Roman Reigns, I remember everyone's like, oh my God. And then they saw the match like, holy shit, just give Logan Paul a hand, Where's Logan Paul fix? Where does Logan Paul fit in 2023? I know he suffered some injuries on that match because he went balls to the wall, and nothing but love and respect for that dude. So where do we go from here? What's the next storyline? I think WrestleMania is going to be the big payoff of a lot of things ever since Triple H took over. We're going to get a couple more returns, and I hope those returns involve like Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, even though Bobby Fish kind of, set his own bridge on fire and stuff like that. It's opportunities, and we got Wrestle Kingdom next week. Man, wrestling is not stopping for anyone, and we're just going to sit here and enjoy the ride from 2022 to 2023. Can't wait, baby, and I can't wait for that match, Kevin Owens, John Cena versus Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. And then we got the next best of 7, the Elite versus Death Triangle. That's coming up. This is going to be a good week for us, folks. This will be a good week for us in professional wrestling history. So let's get to it. Let's get to 2023 with the banger after banger after banger after banger. And where does Sheamus fit in? There's so many opportunities now. Because we're building to the Royal Rumble after this week. And I can't wait to speculate and talk about where we're going to go. All right? Hope you enjoyed this past Raw. I hope you just got to kick back and sit back and just relax and enjoy the show. Enjoy the highlights. Enjoy the look back and seeing Drew McIntyre talk and Cody Rhodes come out on an interview and say, like, yo, it ain't over till it's over. He deserves the world. All right, y'all. Tell me what you thought of the show. Did you like the highlight show? Do you not like the highlight show? Do you rather just watch some wrestling? Let me know in the comments below. Then after that, like and subscribe. Share with your grandma. Share with your grandpa. Share with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB, the Sexy Ninja, And as always, the New World Podcast is for life.
Time that we're in, I have an opportunity at making that happen. And I'm being incredibly vague here. I get it. But I think anyone who is a fan of what we do can read between the lines. There is one thing that I came back for specifically, one thing.